Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Chill English channel, your calm place to learn real English the easy way.
That's right. I'm Jake, and today we're going to talk about something we all have: goals.
Exactly! A goal is something you want to do, something you want to achieve. It can be big or small.
For example, my goal is to exercise every morning. What about you, Sophia?
My goal is to speak Spanish this year. I've always wanted to learn another language.
That's great. So, for everyone listening, when you say your goal, you can use this sentence. My goal is to.
Let's practice together. Repeat after us. My goal is to learn English.
My goal is to read more books.
My goal is to wake up early every day.
Nice. These sentences are simple, but really powerful. They help you speak clearly about what matters to you.
You can also say, I want to. For example, I want to get better at English. Or, I want to travel abroad.
Right. My goal is to and I want to mean almost the same thing. But goal feels a little stronger, like something you plan to work for.
Yes, it sounds like you have a plan, not just a dream. Let's explain two types of goals, short-term and long-term.
A short-term goal is something you want to do soon, maybe this week or this month.
Like, my short-term goal is to learn 10 new English words this week.
A long-term goal takes more time. For example, my long-term goal is to speak English fluently.
Great job. You can use these words to sound more natural. Short-term goal, long-term goal.
So, Sophia, what's your short-term goal these days?
My short-term goal is to go to bed earlier. I sleep too late.
Same here. I always say I'll sleep early, but it never happens.
Right. But it's okay. We just need to keep trying. Small steps help.
And what's your long-term goal?
My long-term goal is to run a marathon one day.
Whoa, that's impressive. My long-term goal is to write a book. It's a big dream, but I'm working on it.
That's awesome! You know, many of our listeners probably have the goal to speak English naturally.
Absolutely, and that's a great one. Let's say it together. My goal is to speak English naturally and confidently.
Repeat that slowly. My goal is to speak English naturally and confidently.
Very nice. Every time you say it, you feel closer to your dream.
Yes, and if you're listening now, remember, you're already working on your goal just by being here.
That's true. You're improving your listening, your vocabulary, and your confidence.
Let's practice a few more examples. My goal is to save money. My goal is to start a new hobby. My goal is to be more patient.
Good ones. Here's another way to ask about goals. You can say, what are your goals? Or, do you have any goals this year?
Let's use that in a mini conversation. Jake, what's your goal this year?
My goal is to travel to Japan.
That sounds amazing. I want to go there too.
See how natural that sounds? You can ask and answer goals anytime in daily English.
Right. And to sound even more natural, you can use time words like this week, this month, or this year.
For example, my goal this month is to finish a book. Or, my goal this year is to learn English fluently.
Perfect. These small time words make your sentence sound clear and real.
Let's do one more quick repeat for listening practice. Say it with us. My goal this week is to practice English every day.
My goal this year is to speak confidently.
Nice work. You're doing great.
I love this topic because it's not just about English. It's about growing as a person, too.
Exactly. When you talk about your goals, you're not only learning English words, you're also learning to express yourself in a new way.
That's what real English is about. Real life, real stories, real motivation. So let's keep going. Now we'll learn how to talk about progress, what you can say when someone asks, "How's your goal going?"
Good question, right? People often ask that, how's your goal going? Or how's it going with your English?
Yeah, it's a super common question, and it's a nice way to check on someone's progress. You can answer in simple ways like, "It's going well," or "I'm making progress."
I'm making progress is one of my favorite phrases. It means you're improving step by step.
Let's try it together. Repeat after us. I'm making progress.
I'm making progress.
Great! You can also say, "I'm getting better." For example, "I'm getting better at English."
Or I'm getting better at listening. Both sound natural and positive.
Another one is, "I'm still working on it." It means you're not finished, but you're trying.
Like, I'm still working on my pronunciation. Or I'm still working on waking up early.
Exactly. And if something is hard, you can say, "I'm struggling."
Struggling means something is difficult for you. For example, I'm struggling with grammar.
Or, "I'm struggling to find time to study English." It's an honest way to speak.
Right. And it's okay to say that. It shows you're real and still trying.
Let's do a short practice together. Jake, ask me how my goal is going.
Sure. Hey, Sophia, how's your goal going?
It's going well. I'm making progress every day.
Nice. I'm still working on mine. It's not easy, but I'm getting better.
Perfect. Now you can repeat after us. It's going well. I'm making progress. I'm still working on it. I'm getting better.
Great job. These short phrases sound simple, but they help you sound fluent and confident.
Now, let's talk about motivation, because sometimes keeping a goal isn't easy.
So true. You can say, I'm trying to stay motivated. That means you want to keep your energy and focus.
Repeat this one. I'm trying to stay motivated.
I'm trying to stay motivated.
Good. Another helpful one is, I don't give up.
I don't give up means you keep going even when things get hard.
For example, I don't give up on my English practice.
Or, I don't give up when I make mistakes. That's a great attitude.
You can also say, I keep going. It's short and strong.
I keep going means you continue even if it's slow. Like, even when I'm busy, I keep going with my studies.
Let's do a mini dialogue to practice. Jake, how's your goal going?
It's going okay. I'm still working on it, but I keep going.
Nice. It sounds natural and friendly.
Nice. When you make progress, even small progress, you can celebrate it. You can say, I reached my goal.
Or, I did it. That's a short but powerful phrase. You can also say, I'm proud of myself. It means you feel happy about what you did.
Let's practice these three. I reached my goal. I did it. I'm proud of myself.
Good work. These are perfect when you complete a small goal, like finishing a book or learning a new phrase.
And remember, your progress doesn't have to be big. Even small steps are important.
You can say, I made a little progress, or I'm slowly improving.
I'm slowly improving is one of the best things you can say in English learning.
It's real, it's honest, and it shows you understand that learning takes time.
So if someone asks, "How is your English going?" you can answer with any of these. It's going well, I'm improving, I'm still working on it.
All of them sound natural. Don't worry about being perfect. Focus on being clear.
Nice. Let's do one more short listening practice. Ready? It's going well, I'm still working on it, I'm slowly improving.
I'm proud of myself. Nice job. You sound more confident already.
Now, let's talk about what helps you keep moving forward, the habits that support your goals.
Yes, habits are small actions you do every day that help you reach your goals.
Like studying a little each day or listening to an English podcast while walking.
Or writing one small English sentence every night before bed.
That's a great idea. You can say, I'm building a habit.
For example, I'm building a habit of reading in English.
Or, I'm building a habit of speaking English every morning.
You can also say, I'm trying to be consistent. That means you do something regularly.
Consistent means steady, not just one day and then stop. For example, I'm trying to be consistent with my English practice.
Exactly. And when you miss a day, don't worry. You can say, I'll get back to it.
I'll get back to it means you'll start again soon.
For example, I missed practice yesterday, but I'll get back to it today.
These are phrases real people use when they talk about their goals, not textbook English, but everyday English.
And that's what we want you to learn. Real words for real life.
So keep repeating, keep listening, and keep going strong.
You're doing amazing. Let's keep talking about how to stay consistent and build real progress in daily life. Now that we've practiced talking about goals, let's review all the phrases we learned, this time with examples, so it's really clear how to use them.
Great idea. Let's start with the basics. First, my goal is to. For example, my goal is to speak English confidently.
And I want to works similarly. For example, I want to read more books this month.
Next, we have ways to talk about progress. It's going well. For example, my English practice is going well.
Or I'm making progress. For example, I'm making progress with my pronunciation.
Then there's I'm getting better. For example, I'm getting better at listening to English podcasts.
If something is still difficult, you can say, I'm still working on it. For example, I'm still working on my writing skills.
And when things are slow but moving forward, I'm slowly improving. For example, I'm slowly improving my vocabulary.
Motivation is important too. I'm trying to stay motivated. For example, I'm trying to stay motivated by learning a new word every day.
And a strong phrase, I don't give up. For example, I don't give up even when I make mistakes.
Another short and simple one is, I keep going. For example, I keep going with my English practice every morning.
When you reach a goal, you can say, I reached my goal. For example, I reached my goal of finishing a short story in English.
Or, I'm proud of myself. For example, I'm proud of myself for practicing speaking today.
Let's talk about habits. I'm building a habit. For example, I'm building a habit of reading in English every night.
And being consistent is important too. I'm trying to be consistent. For example, I'm trying to be consistent by studying 10 minutes every day.
If you miss a day, you can say, I'll get back to it. For example, I missed yesterday, but I'll get back to it today.
Planning ahead is another way to talk naturally. I plan to. For example, I plan to learn 5 new words tomorrow.
And I'm planning to works the same. For example, I'm planning to speak English with my friend tonight.
Another phrase for effort is I'm trying to. For example, I'm trying to improve my listening skills every day.
So now you can see how all these phrases connect. You can talk about your goals, your progress, your habits, and your plans, and you can mix them in one sentence.
For example, my goal is to speak English naturally. I'm making progress and I keep going every day. I'm building a habit and I'm trying to stay motivated.
That's perfect. Short phrases, real examples, natural conversation.
And when someone asks, "How's your goal going?" you can answer using any of these phrases.
Like this. It's going well. I'm still working on it, but I'm slowly improving, and I'm proud of myself.
Or, I reached a small goal today. I'm building a habit and I'll get back to it tomorrow.
And don't forget to ask about other people's goals too. Questions like, what's your goal this week? Or, how are you doing with your goal?
That makes conversation natural, friendly, and motivating.
And here's a fun challenge for our listeners. What's the first small step you take for your goal each day?
Tell us in the comments. It can be anything: 5 new words, a short sentence in English, or reviewing your plan.
When you share, try to use some of the phrases we learned today. For example, I practiced English today. I'm slowly improving and I keep going every day.
Or, I'm building a habit of learning English every morning. I'm proud of myself for completing it today.
That's real English in daily life, talking about your goals, your progress, your habits, and your motivation.
Keep practicing these phrases every day. Notice your improvement and share your small wins with others.
Little steps, honest sentences, and real conversations. That's the way to learn naturally.
And remember, every small success counts. Even a single sentence in English is progress.
Exactly. Use the phrases, track your goals, and celebrate every achievement, no matter how small.
And we can't wait to read about your first step in the comments. Sharing helps you and inspires others too.
That's right. Keep going, stay consistent, and notice your progress. English is about effort, real life, and small daily actions.
So, today we learned about setting goals, sharing progress, building habits, and motivating yourself all in natural English.
Keep practicing, keep sharing, and keep moving forward.
And now we'd love to hear from you. What's the first small step you do each day to work on your goal?
Tell us in the comments. It's a great way to practice English and connect with others who are learning too.